Hey guys, MrPopZit here. Make sure to check out MrPopZit Live. It's my brand new channel and it has all the non-procedure videos and it's the place I answer all the questions and you can come and interact with me. Make sure to check it out. It's free and it helps me keep this channel, MrPopZit, free as well. Thanks for popping by.
Okay guys, this is Greg Lynch, Durham, PA, MrPopZit here, and we have a patient, young patient. She's got quite a few inflammatory nodules. So we're just getting her on medications, and this is definitely severe enough, a lot of people would say, for accutane, and that's definitely on our radar. We're going to clear out some of the pores first. Topical retinoids were denied by the insurance, but we're doing a prior auth to get her a stronger one. Just getting some of these unclogged, and some of the ones that have whiteheads. We don't squeeze real hard on these bigger red ones. We don't want them to get more inflamed. But the ones that can easily be expressed, it's good to get that out so they don't become big ones, some of these smaller blackheads like that. So we're just going to open some of the pores and then get her started here. All right, guys, MrPopZit here. We're ready to go. We have some pores open. There's a lot of inflammation here, so we're not just going to go squeezing all over the place. We're going to do some very focused removals on ones that she can improve upon that before they turn into big giant ones here. Feel that kind of pop. A lot of inflammation, a lot of things in the pores. And that's keratin and plugs, big blackheads, and dried out ones here as well. Little pressure, sorry, you okay? Mm-hmm. She's tough. It's like not even bothering you, huh? That's good. We're getting quite a bit out. Little pressure there. It's coming. Good. And we want to get some new tips. Sometimes those bigger ones bleed. Good. Do a little work there too. And just kind of come in from the side here and just dab like that. Pull off those plugs. Sometimes these big ones we'll put a band-aid on. I think that one will be okay, but they can bleed a little bit. Let me come down. I want to get this inflammatory one here. Little pressure. This one's going to be tender. Very good. Just getting that core out there. That's what can really be tender and cause kind of that occlusion of the pore. There we go. Little pressure. Yeah, she did have another one right beside it there. Roll out those. You'll see that inflammation go down, the redness go down, looks good. Get those cores out. So now we're gonna come back up. I just wanted to get that big one down there. Get some of these. That one popped. Yeah, you could feel it. It came up here on my glove. Sometimes you do hear them pop too. There we go. Very good. And we'll wipe just one sec. Let me get a couple of these blackheads. Nice core there. Another one there. So we'll wipe that. She's doing great. These are pretty tender usually. She's very strong. I've had guys score more than her. That's good. She's tough. I'll just get them out, huh? She's like, get those out. There's a couple really good ones here. A lot in them. There, and here. So that's going to be quite a bit. Thank you. Here's the first one here. Sorry. There you go. Very good. And you can see when there's more inflammation, there is a little bit more blood. These are quite inflamed, a lot of these, so getting those out, though, is going to help. Already got those. So I do want to come down here to the cheek for her because she's got some pretty good. So when you stretch the skin, you can see these little pockets of keratin here. It's just a really tender area, so we don't go super hard. Should pop out of each pore here. That's good. Stringers, as we call those. Coming down the line. Good. She's doing great. Change the sticks. Now you can see when we pull across there, all of those are clear, and we keep moving. This is a good size one right there. Stretch that skin and get under it. Right about when it starts to get tender, we're done pushing. She's doing absolutely great. A little bit more in that one. Here we go. Very good. Perfect. Now just a couple small ones over here. Now that looks great. When you pull that skin, you can barely see. Do a little finger squeeze, but those are clear. Just a little bit of clear fluid. So those can turn into big inflammatory ones if you don't get those plugs out. That's why I like to clear those. We can see we got a couple more here. Pore opened right there. Here. Okay. Let's get those. Very nice. It's an inflammatory one there. A little bit more juicy without a plug. I know, it always is. You can open the door, maybe? Just in a little pore right there. And we have a lot of inflammation like this. I get the ones that still have a pocket, but a lot of this is drying up. You can see the little plugs just rolling out there, and that's usually from treatment. And I'm gonna do one little push on this one here. Sorry, this is a little tender. You okay? Mm-hmm. Got it. Got the core there too. There it is. That was a good one. Okay. Get all that out. Remnants at the bottom. Little tiny pinhole is all we make. Should not permanently scar from anything we do. And now that with a band-aid will just kind of dry up there. Do you see one pore right here? Here we go. There's quite a bit in that one. You feel that one pop? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's good. We got a lot out of that.
Sí le está saliendo bastante.
That looks great. Okay, a couple good inflammatory ones there. Oh, that just shot up to hit my mask.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see MrPopZit got popped there. That one shot right out. And that's why we wear face coverings for the eyes and the face there. So that was good. Little inflammatory one here. That's looking great all the way across. The little ones we don't really pay a whole lot of mind to because the medications will dry those up.
Should I run now or wait?
Oh yeah, yeah, you can. Okay, let me just see over here.
I'm gonna pause real quick.
Yeah. Was one, yes, it's one on the lip right here. A little pustule there. All this red is mostly inflammation and PIH. These deep ones, I don't poke at those too much. There's a couple up here I do want to get though. She's just on stellar. Start here with the lip and get this big one there. There's going to be a core. Once you open that pore correctly, you don't have to push much. And she does have a big one here. There we go. Little popper there, you can see, with a nice hair in it. And get some of these here.
You can dab on her lip there.
Yeah, you can dab that if you want. Thanks. Very good. Right there's a couple. Man, there's jumping off, aren't they? Jumping ship. One went flying that way. Good. So let's come up and hit just a couple here. Big plug coming out right there. You can see that one. And this inflammatory one. Did that go that way? It came back around coming for you. It wants to get every one of us.
Not me.
That's good though. We got that out with that nice hair in there. Those are good to get out. So I'll have you turn a little bit this way. I'm not going to go pushing in this area all that much. These will dry up with what we got her on. There is one here though we probably should get. You can see that whitehead right there. Sorry, you okay? Is it almost relaxing? No? A little painful. This one's a good one. There we go. Got quite a bit out of that one. Very good. That one's going to bleed a little, but getting that pressure down is going to make her feel a lot better. Oh, hit my glasses on that one. Taking shrapnel, but you're doing great. You can see on the glasses here.
You gotta take them off.
That's why you wear face protection.
You can't see it.
You can't see it?
Barely.
Right there, yeah, that's all.
I could see it, but
In front of my eye, huh? Goodness, that's good. Yes, you'll need a Band-Aid on that one because there's a lot of inflammation there. So, what we'll do... Yeah, that was leaking. Right, here's a Band-Aid. This one is already coming out right there. Let's do if it's already coming out, if we release that, that can be helpful. There we go. Big core that just came out of that. Almost looks like a little calcified cyst, but it's not. It's just remnants. good. Okay, you did great. I'm just going to do a couple in the ear here. We'll probably need another Band-Aid on these big ones. That's why I don't poke too many of them. They bleed very easily. That's good to get all that inflammation out. Good. You're getting just blood. No more keratin in there. Right there. Perfect. Okay. So in her ears, she actually just has a couple small ones right there. Just have a couple right here we'll get. These will pop out right now. Good. And we'll do the extractor actually. So this, we're just going to put some downward pressure. That's a tender area, so I just want to get these couple little blackheads here. If it's too much, let me know, okay? Yeah, a couple there. Good. I'll just stick with, there's just that 3 or 4 right there. So you can see those come out. Those are good to get out because they can turn into inflammatory ones and then cause a scar like she has there from a previous one. So that is good. Last one is this one. All right. Little core coming out. Got it right there. I can feel a little more in there potentially. Not much, but there's some right there. Very good. We put her through the ringer here. Good job. You're gonna feel lighter because we got quite a bit out, you'll see. Those are good, good. Come back up this way. Sure we got all those for her. These little teeny tiny ones, we'll give her a break on those today. Getting most of the big inflammatory ones. That's good. Let's get that one because it is ready and ripe. The last one right here, you can see it's coming to a head, which means it's pretty ripe and ready to go. Just gonna be a little plug in there. And we'll get this here. There we go. Good. Little hybrid pop there. Very nice. Get that dry, those plugs out. That one was starting to dry up. So, she does have, you can see these plugs just rolling out. And when we have her on a retinoid and some medications, that'll start, and she stopped and kind of flared. But you can see those dry plugs just sitting there. And that's what happens when we start medications, but she's flaring, so we're kind of switching up her medications, seeing what we can get covered and what we can't. Sometimes we have to do prior authorizations, but all these little ones, you know, we'll get to those, but getting these big ones first, letting the inflammation go down, making sure she gets the medication that was denied by doing a prior authorization, and she should be good. So I thank her for sharing. She did probably one of the best I've seen as far as the squeezing and some of the big ones we got. She didn't even make a noise, barely moved. She did such a good job. And we'll see as her transformation happens. We need to get her on strong meds to kind of get this. It's a tub that's constantly filling. We can be bailing it out with a bucket, but unless we turn off that faucet and stop that oil production mixing with the dead skin cells, we took a lot of shrapnel today, but that's okay. She's going to be a lot lighter and better off for it. So we'll have her back soon, do a couple rounds, and thanks for popping by.